Hello, my Cancerian collective Cancer. Welcome back. I haven't read for you guys in a bit. I don't know when was the last time I did a reading for you guys. I've been missing you guys. I hope you guys are well, that you've had a good December, Christmas, New Year, all of that. Celebrate whatever you celebrate, however you celebrate your holidays, that it's been a good time for you. And that it has served you well. So I'm going to look at love crossing for you guys. I want to take a look at those of at what's going on in your connections for those of you who have a love crossing. So what that means is things are not in harmony. Things are not where you want them to be in the connection. So there's a crossing somewhere. You're not moving parallel with one another. There's a crossing somewhere. So you could be in separation. You could be in some sort of situation. You could be, well, there are questions and there are challenges around this connection. That's what we're looking at. And then I also want to see if anything is new, if anything new is coming in towards you, if you're interested in that. Okay. I'm not here to tell you who to miss, who to be with, who to want. This is reading energy. It's just letting you know what is available to you, what is present for you. You make your own decisions and you trust your own guidance system. Okay. So welcome your guides and keepers into your space. And ask them to guide you through the reading to help you to know and to recognize which parts of the message are for you and which is not. If it doesn't resonate, it's not for you. Or perhaps you're just not ready for it right now. Sometimes if it doesn't resonate with your current story, it could be a premonition or something that is yet to be revealed to you. But it could also just mean that it's not for you. Okay? You're not ready for it, it's not meant for you, it's for someone else. If it resonates, claim it without a doubt. And if it triggers, that is where your work begins. Okay. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. I give thanks to my guides and keepers, your guides and keepers, for giving me access to the various portals in which you exist and operate on a soul level, for allowing me to see what it is you need to know today, Cancer. I'm stuttering. And to interpret these messages for you from a place of love with absolute clarity. Okay. If you're new to my channel, I'm Elif, I'm a medium, and I channel source energy. Okay. These messages are to serve you, not to hinder. Your relationships matter because they're a physical manifestation of the relationship with yourself. They're a physical projection of something that is active in your journey with self and I, and between you and you. So let's see. What is this about? Cancer, a sensitive introspective phase. There are some realizations, truths coming to light around your sense of belonging. What it is that is right for you, what it is that you want in your life, where the spaces that you've occupied and tolerated that have not been a match for you. And I'm being shown that your sense of belonging, there's a shift coming in for you, Cancer, where that's concerned. So for some of you, there could be a move coming up really soon, or some travel coming up, or a job opportunity in a different place, or your relationship takes you on a journey to new horizons, new spaces, and new places. But this is a love reading specifically, so I think that this is also relevant when it comes to love and relationship. The space and the freedom is opening up for you to be able to move, to be able to have freedom, to be able to explore, perhaps to be able to some of you might have felt stuck for some time. All right, but you're being set free from something. I've got this whip coming out. So in the area of relationships, so you this doesn't necessarily have to be about a romantic relationship in your life. It can be another relationship dynamic. But these relationships help us to sift and sort, to clarify what it is we want, what it is we're willing to put up with, what it is we value. And then that carves out and paves the way and fills in the grid for the type of relationship that we want to allow into our space. So even when we're navigating relationships with friendships and colleagues and family, and we think it's got nothing to do with our soulmate or with our romantic life, it does. It does. And nothing is separate. Everything is connected. So this is the card that came out. It's the whip. When this card comes out, this speaks to me of harsh words. Somebody has said, expressed, without thinking, some things that have really hurt you. And this has been a defining moment for you. This has been a defining experience for you. Even though it's unpleasant, and regardless of what this means for this relationship, this person has been an intricate part of you being set free. Because you see behind the whip, we've got the broom, the witch's broom, and we've got the number 11 here, which is the master number. Something's been cleared out. And this experience, whatever was said here, whatever was communicated here, was very painful for you. But it woke you up to something. I think it is where friendship is concerned. See, I've got the dog here. The dog is symbolic of friendship. It's symbolic of the loyal friend. But it's next to this whip, and I think you thought that this was a loyal friend. Now, of course, this can resonate for you in a slightly different way, but this is definitely someone you thought when it comes to you, they would value you enough. You've Spirit is just drawing my attention to this card even more. I've got the number 10 at the bottom here, which is normally the number of completion when a cycle is closed. And the dog has the ball and the leash. You've accommodated, you've played with, you've created safe spaces for this person. And because of that relationship, you had a particular expectation. Anything else about this love crossing? So this could be a friendship that has impacted your relationship with someone or has impacted what you're willing to put up with, the position and your view on relationships. Okay. There is a romantic offer coming in. There is a romantic offer coming in, but your focus is on home. You're not so focused on romance at the moment, on finding that person, letting that person in that's going to complete you. You are more focused on home, your sense of security, your sense of peace, and you no longer look for that in another person, in someone else. Okay. So let's take a look here. With the love crossing, let's see. So this is for those of you dealing with someone. You could be in separation. It could be a twin flame, could be a soulmate, could be a karmic. Okay. But there are questions, there are challenges, and it feels like things may not move forward, and you have questions. Let's see what Spirit has to say about that. So if you are not in a love crossing, meaning you're happy in your relationship, this is not for you. Okay. Well, obviously that goes without saying. You wouldn't even be here watching tarot readings if that were the case. All right. All right. Tell me about new. What's new coming in? That's interesting. Okay. So, love crossing, I've got the sun in reverse, but it doesn't matter. The sun is strong. The sun is happiness. There's a lot of abundance, a lot of joy in your relationship. It seems to be in the reverse at the moment, meaning that you're not, there's a lot of cause to be happy. You are happy with your relationship overall. You're just wondering, something's feeling off. We're going to look at what that's about. I've got the Seven of Wands. There's a feeling of being defensive, feeling like, feeling protective, feeling like you need to protect and defend yourself. This might be because your person is behaving in a way or making decisions that don't make you feel safe. And it's not that the decisions are about you, but when you're sharing a life with someone, when we're in the same boat, if you're drilling a hole in the boat that could potentially drown you, I'm going to drown as well because I'm on the same boat. Okay. There's a Two of Cups here, and this is a new beginning in love. I want more on this because when I look at this new love offer coming in here, that, well, it's when I say love offer, it's a romantic gesture. We've got these flowers. Somebody's giving you your flowers. It might be a conversation where somebody's coming back around and saying, you know what, I never acknowledged you. You remember when that happened? And do you remember when I did that? And do you remember that day? This is how I felt and I saw you. This is why I walked away. This is why I ignored you. I'm saying this because I've got the lovers in reverse. And the lovers for me is my twin flame card. The dynamic I'm seeing here is that you're happy in a relationship with someone else, working out some things. There has been some events of late that's challenged your sense of security and where people's loyalty when it comes to you. Harsh words might have been exchanged that have brought your relationships overall into focus. It could have been in this relationship, in this dynamic with your person where you've not seen eye to eye and where your person has been defensive. It could be someone that is connected to the relationship, like a family member or friend that might have been giving advice. But we've got the Two of Cups here. And this, I want to look at this Two of Cups before I say anything. Okay. This does let me know, however, that this is a relationship that you feel is more balanced. Then I've got the Lovers here. It's in reverse. But I feel like some of you have moved on from your twin flame connection, and there's a conversation that's going to be had or a gesture that's going to be made from this twin flame where they're sort of going to be giving you your flowers, acknowledging certain things. Perhaps it's closure. Perhaps it's a conversation that validates you. Perhaps they want you back. Um, or you get the idea that that is something they want, even if they're not willing to pursue it, because it's in the reverse. I don't feel like this person's ready to move. However, I've also got the sun in the reverse here. So I do feel like there's some stagnant energy right now. All right. Tell me more about the sun in this love crossing. um, someone's unhappy here. Someone's grieving something. Someone's feeling really, really sad. Or I don't know why I'm hearing from spirit. Someone's feeling sorry for themselves about a new stable beginning. The stability that someone in your connection, in your love crossing, you or your person or both of you, the stability and the plans that you've had, there seems to be some hiccups. And here's the Seven of Wands again. I feel like there's this feeling of I'm having to defend myself. I'm having to defend um our relationship now. I'm having to defend why it was in why I'm not comfortable with you taking our savings because we had a goal here. We were saving or working, we're working towards this particular goal for our relationship, and you're taking from that, and you don't see it, you're taking from that to help out somewhere else, and we're supposed to be the priority. I'm not comfortable with this. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. I feel like you're feeling a bit of hindrance around your capacity as a couple to achieve your goals because you feel like you're more focused on it than your person is, maybe. It's as if you're not on the same page all the time. The Seven of Wands is someone's not taking, someone's too afraid to just take the leap of faith, to just anchor down and focus on getting it done. Someone is being sidetracked all the time by everything else happening around them, other people's demands, other people's needs. Outside, I just feel like there's a whole lot of outside interference, and I think you felt that there's an emotional blockage here or pause, or maybe you've shut down emotionally. You've been like, okay, I'm just going to pull away for a bit and let whatever needs to happen here. But I feel like you're feeling like the best thing to do is just to emotionally shut yourself off for a bit, or you're feeling that from your person. It's going to be different for all of you. Okay. Tell me about this Two of Cups. What is this Two of Cups about? Victory. This Two of Cups is all right. So what I'm seeing here with this situation of yours is that you and your person, you have you have a lot to be happy about. You have an abundant, happy relationship. Okay. You have the same goals. Your how and your person's how is different. That is where you're not seeing eye to eye. And you're taking some of your person's decisions very personally because it doesn't seem to be in your relationship's best interest. I feel like your person's feeling a little bit misunderstood with regards to all of this. And with the Two of Cups, I've got the Six of Wands underneath it, and there's victory. I think that when I asked Spirit why the Six of Wands has come out in the reverse next to the Two of Cups, Spirit is saying it's because you don't see the victory. The intention is what is most powerful, and you are going to have victories and breakthroughs in your goals and your aspirations, regardless of your how and your person's how not being the same. It doesn't matter which how is right and which how is wrong. um you will have victory, yeah. It's just not going to happen um within your control, and this is about you releasing some of the control, the need to be in control, the need to see the plan, the need to see all the movement. Anything else with this Two of Cups? And this is going to give you a new sense of faith, and it's going to allow you to fall in love with your person again. Um, Not again. It's not as if you've fallen out of love, but it's just going to feel like you're falling in love again. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Okay, I'm going to take that one. Because this experience is about your person releasing themselves from the devil, and you from bondage. This is about being shackled by habits, behaviors, thought patterns, fears that do not serve. Okay, this is all about growth. Right, so tell me about this person coming in with these flowers, with this romantic gesture. What is this about? Thank you, Spirit. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This person wasn't willing to do the work. They know that they didn't do the work. They want to do the work, but they did not. Okay. Why the flowers? Why are they coming in with this gesture, this conversation, this message, this apology, very possibly? What is this about? I feel like things have been really tough for your twin flame. I feel as though the only good memories that they have that they can think of has been with you, and it's all behind them. Nothing's moved forward. There's been no stability that's come in. They've not done any of the things that they've wanted to do. And I think this is why they're wanting to have this conversation, to apologize or to have some sort of closure. This person knows that to hope that you would give them another chance is probably really foolish. I don't feel like they've moved forward at all. There's been no progress. They've got nothing to offer you. But they're hoping that they feel like they're cursed. And they feel like it's because of what they did to you, which might not be rational or make sense to you, but it doesn't really matter. I'm getting the sense that this person's just very negative, and so this negative thought pattern won't necessarily make sense. But you are doing well. You're focusing on home. You're not in a place of need or lack. And you're a really good thing that this person had. Probably the best thing ever, because that's what I'm hearing. And they they're hoping that they can start to move forward, make some sort of movement, and they associate you with the possibility of doing that. We can't be other people's saviors. And oh, this is gonna sound, I don't even care how it sounds, the mindset that some men and women have is when they're in this place of emptiness, is that every woman loves by saving, taking care of, and rescuing a man as if she's his mother. There is that kind of energy. And it's like, I'm drowning and I need to be rescued. I can't save myself. And this person loved me enough to be willing to rescue me. And maybe she'll, if I just stand in her light a little bit, all I need is someone to love me, and then I have a chance. All I need is someone to have faith in me, to support me. And cancer did that for me. Cancer, when I was with cancer, I felt anything's possible. I felt more confident. I felt more powerful. This person is not, um, this person's still in the same place that you left them. And they're feeling like they need to make things right with you in order for their lives to move forward. And it's such an indication of of how someone thinks that somebody outside of them is responsible for their happiness, their unhappiness, them being stuck, or them being set free. It doesn't work that way. But you can expect a conversation, a call that is a little bit shocking, or where this person expresses themselves from your twin flame. Because they are hoping that things can move forward. That you see how this person showing up as the Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Page of Pentacles doesn't move. They just daydream. And this person is hoping that somehow with you, they can be the King of Cups. Because this is how they felt with you, but it's an illusion. It's not who they are. And then their lives can start moving forward. This person secret they may not say it when they have this conversation with you. They may say it in some way. You might hear it behind their words. They are hoping that you would still want to be with them. They might not have the courage to ask because they don't have the courage to offer you anything, but I do see that is something they're hoping for, because the last time that they can see any light in their lives, any hope for the future, feel empowered and confident and good about themselves, and like there are possibilities, was with you, whether you know this or not. Okay, right, let's see some advice for Cancer from the Shadow and Light Oracle. Thank you. Some advice for Cancer. Your sensuality is beautiful, sewer mermaid. So there are some things that are hidden. There are some things that you might be holding back. Perhaps you're not feeling as attractive as you are used to feeling. And this sort of lingers in the background with everything that you're dealing with. This also affects how you feel in your relationship. It affects what you give space to. But your beauty and your value is definitely being seen and recognized. And it's no wonder that this past person, this twin flame, is going to be coming out of the woodwork to test the waters, to try and have a conversation with you. I feel like I'm getting the feeling of someone that's been hiding. Perhaps your body's changed. Perhaps there have been some changes and you're just not feeling, you've been hiding somehow, and you're not feeling as beautiful and as attractive and as magnetic as you used to feel. Um, but I do see that I'm getting this image of you stepping out more, of you coming out into the open, and of you being seen, recognized, and appreciated. Okay. So you are seen as beautiful, even though you don't see it. You might not see it that way, but you are being seen as beautiful. I'm going to get some messages for you, some extra messages from your person in your love crossing. All right. And then I'm going to get some messages from this twin flame. All right. Right. Give me some here. So this person you're dealing with right now, where you're not seeing eye to eye, you feel like you're happy with the relationship, but there's some sort of conflict here around how you're doing things. The person says, I am more affected than you know. Perhaps there was an argument or something happened, and they're playing it down a little bit, and you're like, how do you feel about this? Do you think this was the right thing to do? Do you want to keep doing this? And you're not happy with something, and all right, my mic, something's going on with my mic, so I put it off. So you'll notice the sound change. Please just bear with me so I can get these messages out to you. So your person said that I'm a lot more affected than you know. Also, I am petrified of the emptiness inside, so I fill my life with these sorts of distractions. So the message I'm getting here is that your person's afraid of being abandoned. And this fear runs so deep that they do whatever people want them to do to be, so that they are not abandoned. And it's not a rational fear, but it is one they have. I want you to marry me. I'm getting the sense that your person's not feeling very secure at the moment because perhaps you've expressed some of your concerns. Trust your intuition and do not ignore the red flags. Okay. I feel too much pressure. So I think that this is about trusting your intuition and not being led or directed by the conditions so much, because it puts a lot of pressure. And as I've said before, how you do things and how you function and how your person does things and how they function is different. But that doesn't mean that it's going to sabotage your goals and your plans. I still care so much about what other people think. It's destroying my confidence. So there's definitely a people-pleasing thing going on here. And then there is the dynamic with you as well, and them feeling, and your person feeling like they are disappointing you or frustrating you, and they're not feeling secure because now they're worried that you're going to abandon them. And that's sort of what happens when we're a people pleaser, because everybody wants different things from us, and we need to decide where our priorities are. With your twin flame messages from this person, I've shown you exactly who I am. What I've shown you is exactly who I am. That's never going to change. Okay? I know that you are my twin flame. The relationship with you is a toxic karmic bond. It's not healthy. This person feels like they're stuck and they're not able to move forward, not because of their own behavior. They feel like it's because of you, like they can't move forward because of you. Once again, it's that projecting blame onto someone else and not taking responsibility. I wonder if you miss me the way that I miss you. This is probably why they're going to be reaching out, just to see if you miss them. The passion I feel for you is so strong, it's unbearable. I feel like there's a bit of an obsession here with this person at the moment, and it is probably because of your energy, because you're not really worried about them anymore. You're happy, you're focused on yourself. Perhaps they've seen that you're moving on. And they're realizing that what they had with you, how they felt during that period of time was way better than they felt in a long time. And it's almost as if it's gone because of you too. They're not able to recognize that, no, it's gone because she was the one shining the light. And I wasn't willing to shine any light anywhere, you know. So that's your reading, your Cancer. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you'd like to get a personal reading or a closer look at a situation, perhaps you'd like some coaching, spiritual guidance as to how to navigate a particular situation or manifestation. If you're a twin flame and you're stuck in the twin flame shadow, dark night of the soul, you're welcome to contact me for coaching so that I can guide you through that process. You're not meant to be stuck there. Any spiritual services, contact me. My details are in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do what is best for you. Love and light, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.